It's November the 4th, and this is your Pacific Palisades real estate market update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty. I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. Here is this week's important market activity. There are presently 65 active listings, so inventory is very slowly creeping up, but still relatively low. So if you're thinking of selling, now is still a good time. Rates are going up, but inventory is still low. Just listed in the Pacific View Estates, 212 Surfview Drive. I like this location. I used to live right around the corner, and I loved it because it's a little bit out of town, but still very close. And if you ever want to just walk into the Getty Villa Museum, you can do it. You get a pass. This is 3,450 square feet. All these homes were built in the mid-60s. Now, this one has had some updates, and it's on a nice big lot. And the lot is almost 15,000 square feet. It's got a big pool, a big yard, and it has some ocean views. Listed at $4,995,000. Just listed in the El Medio Bluffs, 16056 Aglon Street. Now this is a Cape Cod farmhouse style, and I love Aglon because it's a little street right between Muskingum and Almar. It's a tiny street, quiet, it's kind of cool. 5,750 square foot lot and a almost 3,600 square foot house for $4,950,000. Just listed in the Highlands. You know what I always say, the value package of the Palisades, 16671 Calle Brittany. Now where is this? In the Highlands. At the very top, it's called the Summit, and then within that area, you have sub-areas. This sub-area is called the Peninsula, and it's a gated street. What do you get here for $3.1 million? Check it out. Almost 4,600 square feet. It's amazing for the Palisades. Built in 1999, an amazing value. Just listed on Haverford. That's the Village Bluffs. 835 Haverford. Now this is you buy this property and it'll be completed in the third quarter of 23, they're saying. So you're building it while it's in construction, so you can probably have a little say-so in some of the design elements. Now it's an interesting proposition here. This is an almost 2,000 square foot house on a 2,600 square foot lot. So really, it's kind of like a luxury standalone townhouse. But the location near the village is fabulous. Just listed in the Highlands again, 1488 Paseo de Oro. This is also a little gated street up there in the Summit. Doesn't really have a name, this part, but it's kind of cool. For $2,650,000, what do you get? 3,100 square feet. Wow, that's pretty cool. And it's had some updates, built in 1997. Just listed on 641 Las Lomas. I'm going to call this the Village Bluffs adjacent because it's between that and Bienvenida. Listed for $2,495, entry-level pricing, and a decent-sized house, 3,265 square feet. First time on the market in 30 years, so you can bet it's going to need some updating. The lot is for $5,250. Next, just sold in the Riviera, 888 Toulon. I like this house. This was done by a designer, and she did a beautiful job. Candidly, it felt a little kind of heavy and a little dark in some areas, but it was rich and beautifully done. And it sold for $16.5 million, 8,800 square feet house on a 14,000 square foot lot. Just sold in the Village Bluffs, 860 Radcliffe. This is a it's a traditional house with beautiful finishes and detail in it. 37, almost 3,800 square feet on a 4,700 square foot lot. Sold for $4,730,000, and it had a rooftop deck, which I remember that was a really nice feature along with all its details. Super close to the village as well. Last but not least, just sold in the Palisades area, 1336 Los Canejos. Sold for $3.3 million. It's a 3-bedroom, 2,800 square foot house, had some ocean views, and the lot is 13,400 square feet. I hope this information has been helpful to you. And if you're looking to find your perfect home, I know all the properties that are on the market and off the market. And if you're thinking of selling in this still hot market, call me. I'd love to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.